Welcome to Sammy and Marissa's Husbands featuring Tyler's wife.
Hello.
I don't really know what we're going to talk about, so I looked up 366 thought-provoking questions to ask yourself and others in 2024. So Marissa asked me a number between 1 and 366.
190.
All right, let's see what we got. What will you never do? Super, super thought-provoking.
What will I never do? Heroin. What about you?
I don't know if I'm gonna say I'll never do that. Hmm.
This is going great so far. Wait, the
Y-
intro was so short.
That's all
Aren't
we.
we supposed to say like what we did or something? Like what we did this weekend?
Typically, I mean, Trey usually makes the agenda for a little inside baseball for everybody. Then I do all the editing.
So this weekend, what happened on Saturday? You worked, and then I did not, and then um my parents both had the flu, so I brought them some groceries and um then Todd came over because he is was running a triathlon. And then today we got breakfast and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the long and the short of it. So, pretty interesting weekend. Um we are going to Orlando Tuesday through Thursday, and we're gonna go to Harry Potter World, and we're gonna hang out with Mike. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to getting a frozen butter beer and probably a crepe. So, what are you looking forward to?
Harry Potter World, Butterbeer, the Mummy ride that Mike is talking about.
Yeah, that should be.
Uh, I want to try that potato place.
Oh, where they do the like jacket potatoes. I also saw on TikTok today that there's like some kind of, I'm a big fan of Wicked, that there's some kind of Wicked experience happening in Orlando. I don't know if it's just like a walkthrough thing. Kind of seems like it, but that would be cool. And yeah, we're probably gonna go to the zoo or the whoa, excuse me, the zoo or the aquarium or whatever we said.
It's the zoo and botanical garden in Sanford.
So that should be fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I will not do heroin.
I might. I don't
But
know.
what will you never do is the question.
Yeah, I'll never pass up an open shot.
Wow. Very moving.
Profound.
Yeah, good for sports fans. That's good stuff.
Well, now I'll pick a number because that question went so well. 15.
Can I read it? These are so stupid. It says, if not now, then when? Tomorrow.
And my answer will be then,
Okay.
like I did it in the past.
These are like the stupidest, dummy, stupid questions.
Let's look up taboo questions to ask.
Okay.
This is a hard-hitting pod.
Everyone needs to be watching Severance. If you're a fan of television, it's a good program. And Adam Scott is in it and he is cool. And it's a very original concept. And I'm just gonna say no spoilers, goats. That's all I'm saying. And I think everyone should look into it.
That's what our last name means also.
Thank God.
Thank goat.
Thank goat.
This is just a list of things that are taboo. Uh
Are you supposed to do a athlete of the week? This is not on task.
You
Like
know,
I'm supposed to have one? Or
I would, typically ask you some questions, and if you were wrong, you would have to.
well, why don't I think of one and you ask me? Right?
What am I asking you?
Aren't you trying to figure out who the athlete is? Isn't that how it goes? You get like three questions. Are you familiar with the format of the show? Isn't it three questions?
You haven't even listened to one episode, and you're trying to run this thing.
Am I correct or not though?
Typically, I would have an athlete for you, and I would give you three hints. And then if I got it right on the first guess, or you got it right on the first guess, I would shotgun a beer.
Okay. Okay, so I have one in my brain
Okay.
if you want to do it.
Give me your three hints.
Um like would that be gender or sport? That's too specific.
Whatever hints you want to do. It doesn't have to be that specific.
I think this person is an Olympian. Hold on, let me look.
While she's looking, I'd like everybody to comment their favorite rides. Theme park rides could be Universal, Disney, Carowinds, Six Flags. And we need some more engagement. Also, share this podcast with three people. You don't really have to do that. Maybe not this one, maybe a different one.
This person is an Olympian, went to LSU, and is from Texas. Are those good hints?
It's Shaq.
No, but that's a great guess. The name sounds kind of the same.
The name sounds the same as Shaq.
Yeah, kind of. Shaq an Olympian? No offense. Was he on that team?
He wasn't on the Dream Team. He was on
Yeah.
he was on Dream Team 2 in 1996.
So I already told you I think they're an Olympian, and you yes.
You Shaq went to LSU, and oh no, he's from New Jersey. He's from Newark.
Yeah, where'd you get Texas?
For some reason, I was thinking he played high school basketball in Texas, but that is obviously wrong.
Germany. And
You-
no, he did. It says Texas.
Who, Shaq? Oh, so I was right.
But this person is from Texas, went to LSU,
Like Shaq.
and is an Olympian. Was an Olympian.
Like Shaq.
Wait, no, he's not though, is he?
Who, Shaq?
Yeah. What did he go for?
He
He's
was
just
on the
from-
he was on the 1996 Olympic Dream Team 2, the second one.
Oh, he got gold for that.
Yes.
The Olympics were in Atlanta in 1996. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. Okay, so do you know who it is?
I don't, but I get to ask you questions. And Mike suggested we change the format where I ask you a question. I do one question per guest, so I'll do that. Is this a basketball player?
No.
Olympian, LSU, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't play basketball. Oof. Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, I was like, when you said Caitlyn Jenner, I thought you were talking about like Kylie or Kendall, and I was like, I do not think either of them. Well, there's no way Caitlyn Jenner's from Texas.
I have no idea. I just know he's an Olympian, but that's beside the point. I was just burning a guess. Yeah, excuse me. Um,
Caitlyn Jenner is also from New York. Mount Kisco, are you familiar?
no.
It's in Westchester County.
Oh, that's really close to Rockland County. It's the neighboring county. What sport?
I guess you would just say track and field. Track and field.
The name is similar to Shaq.
I mean, when you said it, I thought you were gonna say it. But then you didn't say it. Like it's when you were starting out.
Shh. Oh, Shakari Richardson.
Yeah. So
Nice.
she's only 24.
That was random.
I don't think so. Random. She won gold in 2024 in Paris, so
I mean, she's a true American patriot.
I guess so. I mean,
I don't know. Olympian.
yeah, I don't know why you said that, but I mean, shout out to her.
I mean, she's done more for America than I have.
So, anyways, that was good of me. Yay, 10 points to Marissa.
400 embarrassing truth or dare questions by Hobby Lark. I mean, these are better questions than the other one.
What is your worst habit?
Uh,
A lot of dead air, folks. What is your worst habit?
Probably biting my fingernails. More dead air. We'll never get picked up with all this dead air.
I don't know what my worst habit is. Have you ever practiced kissing in a mirror?
No, I haven't.
Do you ever, do you cover your eyes during a scary part in a movie? Of course.
I do that sometimes.
How else am I going to protect myself? My worst habit, probably interrupting people. I'm a big interrupt. I'm a, I'm a big interrupter.
Have you ever farted loudly in class?
No,
Do you ever talk to yourself in the mirror? No, I don't do that, but I talk to myself in the
talk to
car.
myself in general. Yeah.
I mean, you literally just interrupted me while I was talking.
I thought we were talking together.
Have you ever tried to take a sexy picture of yourself?
No. No.
You've never sent a nude?
No.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Have I? A nude.
I
You're
meant
saying I have?
I meant to somebody else.
Besides you?
I mean, obviously not while we were together.
I think this part needs to be bleeped out, but no, I think we need to delete.
I won't delete anything. We can
I'm
just act like we didn't.
uncomfortable.
Wow. And this is how democracy dies.
Do you think you'll marry your current girlfriend?
Probably.
How often do you wash your undergarments? Who is your favorite, mom or dad?
I'm gonna go with dad. Here's one. What was the last thing you texted? Pull it up and read it. I'll do it too. Do, 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 do.
I said that is awesome. Looking forward to seeing y'all. And thank you. To Eliza about Rachel's party.
The last thing I texted was leave me alone in all caps to Wes, Drew, and Corey.
It's mean.
Yeah, Wes is being annoying as fuck.
I don't think we should say that when he's not here to defend himself.
Have you ever tasted earwax?
I'm sure inadvertently. I don't think I've tasted it, but you know when you like smell something and you can kind of taste it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like that's happened.
Have you ever farted and then blamed someone else? I definitely have.
Who in this room would be the worst person to date and why? I'm gonna say Derby because she is not human
That could
and it's illegal.
potentially cause problems. If you,
Has it been 30 minutes?
I don't know. Are you done already?
I just ask.
Yeah. This has the potential to be our best episode yet. Have you ever been caught checking someone out?
I wouldn't say checking someone out, but and Wes can like verify this, but just like looking at people and just like not minding my business. I've been caught doing that plenty of times.
Yeah, you and Wes are guilty of that. Um, Wes likes to like insert himself into it.
No.
Not like get involved in it, but he like can't even like it's almost like a disease for him where if a conversation is happening, his like eyes will like jump out of his head
You know,
and end up in between the two people talking.
sometimes people sometimes people say crazy stuff. Like I remember we were at Eggs Up and there was a man like they got his order wrong or something. And he like said to the manager, like, don't worry, I'm a parole officer or something. Did he say parole officer?
Probation officer.
He's like, don't worry, I'm a probation officer. I'm like, I'm not sure.
And then Marissa very loudly was like, "Thank God." Like, okay, great.
Like, what does that have to do with his order being wrong? Is my question.
I was gonna say I haven't been caught checking someone out other than today at TJ Maxx.
Oh my God, that was bad. That was really bad. I looked too, though. So, I mean, like, I get it. But it's worse that I caught you, I guess. But it was pretty funny.
Have you ever kept a library book?
Yeah, probably when I was younger.
Oh, here's a good one. Who is one person you pretend to like but actually don't?
Pretend to like, but actually don't. Hmm. I don't think, even if I could think of somebody, I don't think I'd say on the podcast.
Wow, fear of retribution.
Well, who's somebody you don't like, who you pretend to like?
Hmm. Pretend to like. I don't think there's anybody I pretend to like, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at that.
What does it mean in your dreams if your teeth are falling out? I've been having that one.
I think it has something to do with homoeroticism.
Could be. Teeth falling out.
Oh, here's a good one. If you had to make out with any Disney character, who would it be?
Flynn Rider, probably. Or, um, Prince Eric, maybe. Flynn Rider. Oh, Prince Naveen. Yeah.
Is Mrs. Incredible a Disney character? Is that a Disney property?
Yeah. Yeah. Holly Hunter? I think so. Yeah. You can make out with her.
I was trying to, of course, pick an adult.
All of the people I just said are adults.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I think they're adults. I'm gonna check. Do your feet have bad odor? No one make a comment. Have you ever wanted to LARP? Let's tell a cute story about when we went to go see Sammy and Trey, and they told us they were going to introduce us to their friends. We were worried we were going to like talk to military people and just,
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's enough.
Oh, okay.
I'll take over.
Oh, okay.
Trey and Sammy, we're going on a hike when we're in Colorado, and I think it's the first full day we've been there. And we drive 20 minutes to go to this fucking mountain range where I almost ended up dying. And they said they're gonna introduce us to a group of their friends, and we're pulling up. And as we pull up, they're like, "Okay, here are our friends over here." And
A bunch of LARPers, a bunch of live action role players.
it was a bunch of people LARPing.
Yeah, they really got us on that one.
Yeah.
That was great.
What was that movie? Role Models. It was just like that.
I forgot about that part.
Hail Xanthia.
I've never seen LARPers in real life besides that. And then I fell down the stairs in slow motion. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, you are literally goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Would you have voted for or against JK? Y'all thought I was gonna hit with more politics. A couple of people have said I've gotten too Libby on here.
Would you have voted for it? This is like probably questions for children, like because it's
Yeah.
like
Do you have a security blanket?
No. Do you own a pair of footy pajamas? I think. Do you like hanging out with your parents? Tyler, you need to get a different list.
Why? Because I only have parent.
This is for this is for children. Have you ever pooped your pants?
You remember that time I pooped my pants? Nasty looks.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that. Do you write in a diary?
About once every 6 months. What is something that no one else knows about you?
Oh no.
Do you lick your plate?
No.
These are fucking weird.
What kind of should we talk about? Have you guys ever talked about what kind of podcasts you like to listen to on here?
Trey has because
Oh, he
he
likes
thinks
those.
people are interested in what stuff he likes, but I've tried to explain to him on a couple of occasions that he has no personality. I'm like the personality of the show, and he's like the structure. Like I'm the color commentator, and he's the play-by-play.
No structure. It's just going great.
You
So
know, I'm not. They're both essential roles.
I like knowing what my friends like. I know he likes the
Sean Ryan show.
oh, I don't know what that is, but
He's like a military guy.
he likes the comedian, like it's Jason Bateman.
BoJack Horseman.
Uh-huh. What's the other guy's name? Sean. He's from Will and Grace. But anyways, I like Trixie and Katya's podcast. I like Bob,
What's the plug it?
the Bald and the Beautiful. That one's good. Monet and Bob's is called Sibling Rivalry. That one's good. I like Very Delta. I mostly listen to Drag Race podcasts because I stopped listening to true crime because I think not to get deep, but I think consuming that kind of stuff like all the time really desensitizes us more as a society. Not saying that I never watch it or listen to it, but I used to watch or I used to listen to My Favorite Murder like every single day in college, and it was getting to a point where it was just freaking me out. I don't know. And I don't know. It's about people's lives. But also I'll say just on that same note, the Gabby Petito documentary was really good and pretty important, I thought.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good show. I mean, very sad. I don't like the AI shit though when they did the journal thing and
Yeah, they
AI generated
recreated her voice to do
crazy.
AI, and that was freaky, but it was good. Um, but yeah, most of the podcasts I listen to, excuse me, are Drag Race.
The stuff I've been listening to lately is Fail Better with David Duchovny, where it talks about like failure and personal, professional failures, how it shapes you. I listened to Mark Maron's podcast, and
I like him too.
of course, Mike will be like liberal cuck listening to a liberal cuck podcast, but
Is he?
Maron,
Yeah.
yeah, big time.
Oh, well, his podcast is good.
Yeah, his podcast doesn't really get into politics, but I mean, he is a
Well,
liberal. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Kevin put me on that. It's a
that's
pretty good
good.
one.
Does he interview people? I guess so if
Sometimes,
he's a friend. Yeah.
and sometimes he talks to, well, he always interviews somebody, but sometimes he talks to a famous person. Sometimes he just talks to a fan,
I did
which I
just
think is
listen
cool.
to what's the Call Her Daddy girl's name? Alex Cooper. I've never been big on that. But it was like one of the bachelorettes, Rachel broke up with a guy, Matt, or Matt broke up with her, and she was doing when she does the like interviews, hers are very high level. Like she just interviewed Monica Lewinsky, which is insane to me.
Is she the girl who
You know
gave
who she
Bill
is.
Bill Clinton that sloppy toppy in the
I
in the
know it's
Oval?
like but you have to think about he was the president and the abuse of power, and she's a 22-year-old intern. But I'm glad that that's hilarious too. Maybe,
I don't think Bill Clinton's a great guy
well,
for using his power to co-opt a young woman to give him some sloppy toppy.
Yeah.
That being said,
Digital print.
what did I say? Sloppy toppy?
But anyways,
I also listen to Song Exploder, which I think is really interesting if you're into music. It's where artists go on there and they break down like
you're
every
like, is
aspect.
Monica Lewinsky? You know who Monica Lewinsky is.
I thought we had moved past this. I
I
thought you said you wouldn't
She
be.
has, you know what? I'm gonna check her net worth. She's richer than you'll ever be. I don't even know if that's true. I just said that.
First of all, I call her Monica Blowinski.
Hilarious. Never heard that one. What are you Googling these? Monica Lewinsky.
I do. I mean, yeah. Stain on the Oval Office right there.
$50 million.
She is not worth $50 million.
This one says 50 million, then this one says 1.5 million. So it's like
1.5 is more likely, and even then, that's questionable. I'm surprised the Clintons let her live.
okay.
You know that? No, I'm just saying that's a theory that they kill everybody.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe they'll come after us.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you saying on the
This is all jokes, man.
it's
This is a comedy show.
fan podcast. Oh, you talk about the comedy show we just saw.
If you listen to this, you'd know I talked about that last episode.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't tell me anything about it. What did you guys talk about?
Cam Patterson.
Did you say, what did you say? Just repeat the whole thing. Just insert it into this part.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna right here. I'm gonna clip in the stuff from last episode.
So he was good. The guys before him were good. Why are you laughing?
I thought it was funny.
Oh, he was good, and he had two people before him. Did you tell about the guy who's like, I'll kill this fish if you guys don't laugh?
I honestly forgot about
The
that.
first guy was like, you guys have to laugh at my jokes or I will kill this fish. And he had a
Yeah.
fish on stage with him.
It was like a beta fish, right? Oh,
Yeah,
he called it a blackfish.
yeah. So that guy was funny, and he was like, I'm the something manager. He's the manager.
Construction manager.
Yeah, and he was like, I go to McDonald's and ask for the manager. So manager to manager interaction. That was pretty funny.
I heard that when you try and like retell jokes, they never land as good as.
Well, I'm not even telling the joke. I'm just talking about what happened. I mean, I'm just talking about my experience. Tyler is terrified that I'll say something in there. We were in there. They're like, the guy's like, is this city red or blue? Tyler's like, do not speak. Like Tyler like does not, he's scared. He's scared somebody's gonna talk to us. I was like, I can't wait until there's silence and I just scream Tyler Caproni, like with no context, because he is so terrified of a comedian speaking to him or just me drawing attention to us. I don't know. He plays like he's not shy, but he's extremely shy. So I was trying to get the attention, but Tyler was like, you can't talk to the comedian. Anyways, do you have a comment?
What's the most childish thing that you still do?
Probably like watch. I mean, Bob's Burgers is pretty childish. It's like
That's a good show.
it's a cartoon. I mean, I do a lot. I mean, I do like coloring. I do like doodles. I do a lot of childish stuff. I still think Hello Kitty is cute. I mean,
Hello Kitty is cute.
yeah, I don't know. I think you should get a different list though.
How long do you think we've been talking?
20 minutes. Probably.
Do you think we've satisfied our obligation to the people?
Are you over it? Are you done with it?
No, I just don't. I don't know. I don't want you to feel like I'm only using you to put out content.
Well, that's okay. How do we know? How do you know when you're looking at this thing how long it's?
When you're doing like a Zoom room like this, there is no time limit. But when Trey and I do it, since we're computer to computer, You get a 40-minute limit, and we usually do 3.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that long?
it was 2. Well, the last like 3 episodes have been like an hour and a half each.
Oh, y'all are catching up. You love each other. That's sweet.
It's purely transactional.
Okay.
Don't make it into
All right.
some love fest.
Yeah. Anyways.
So, how about airplane food?
Oh my God.
Oh, well, we will be.
We're
You think
not
we'll
going to
get
be in the
peanuts?
air enough for to even get a snack. I think that isn't it like the flight has to be like an hour and a half or 2 hours?
Flight to Orlando will be an hour and a half at least. But the flight to Charlotte will be quick. So,
I would not mind that little Biscoff cookie, but I don't think we'll get it. Maybe on the way back because it's a direct flight, but still, that's probably going to be a short flight.
it'll be shorter than the flight from Charlotte to Orlando. That'll be the longest one
Going to Wilmington will be shorter from Florida.
because we're getting farther away from Florida when we go to Charlotte.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. Well, that was a good geography lesson. We also only have a 50-minute layover. So we'll have to
Yeah, I'm sure I won't be stressed out about that.
hustle, which will be good. And yeah, I thought the show was pretty funny.
Ooh,
Camp Anderson.
I thought it was good. We can, oh, here, let's go through every comedian I've ever seen.
Okay,
People
go.
love lists. I saw Eddie Ift.
Who's that?
He's a comedian because it's a comedians I've seen list.
Okay.
Then
Did you see this guy?
uh with my mom, it was my mom's birthday, I think. Me and Trey, Dead Crow, the original room on Front Street.
Well, how old are you guys? At least 18?
I think we were 21.
Wait, okay.
Then me and you, Tom Segura.
Hmm.
Then
He was pretty funny.
Adam Sandler, Kevin James.
That was so good with Casey and Drew.
Mhm.
That was an excellent show. I wouldn't even like truly consider that stand up.
It was more than that.
Wow. Wow.
I meant like literally more than that.
Yeah, no, it was just the way you said it. I have to say, like Tom Segura, I mean, I think you and I have different senses of humor somewhat. Not completely, but on some things it's like
You don't like
violence
Christina
depends.
P.
Oh.
I think she's funny. His wife.
Yeah, no, I don't think she's that funny. I don't think Tom Segura is like I don't think him or what's the other guy's name?
Bert
Bert
Kreischer.
Kreischer. They're not like
Oh, Burnt Chrysler, I think is.
technic is his Christian name.
Yeah.
I I don't think either of them are like amazingly hilarious,
I
but
think they're pretty funny too.
yeah, definitely. I mean, we went to the show. I laughed. It was funny when he was making the joke about people think it's so amazing when they're born on the same day and like just making fun of like zodiac people because I'm like one of those kind of people. I thought that was really funny. And also he was making fun of people who are just happy that they're born in the same month. It's like, wow. Yeah, anyways, like we talked about, it's hard to I'm not retelling the joke. I'm just saying. Okay, who else did you see?
We saw Cam Patterson last year. I can't remember the name of the guy who was the headliner though.
It's kind of hard to pronounce, but he's a writer on Dave.
He was funny too. And then we just saw Cam Patterson.
I saw Trixie and Katya. I don't know if I would consider that stand up, but they are comedians in
It's a
my
variety show.
in
That's how
my
they label it, right?
mhm, in my opinion.
I think Katya is funnier.
Okay.
I don't know that though.
They're both pretty funny, but I mean, you know,
I think Brian's funnier. How about that?
they're both named Brian.
See
I
what
wonder if they're both Brian. I think they're both Brian with an I also.
you have any Pat's peeves?
Um, Hmm. When you like when something sounds good to eat and then you get it, or does this have to be what other people do?
No,
Okay.
it's just something that annoys you.
When something sounds so good and then you get it and it's not that good.
Do you have a recent example?
Um, Probably this morning that omelet. It was good. I Kate's is good with their omelets, like it's always very well cooked or whatever, but there was like just too much stuff in there, too much going on.
Yeah, for an omelet, same thing with any type of burrito, calzone, anything that's got stuff in the middle. I don't like it to be too full.
So full of stuff. That's kind of how it is at Goody Goody too, and
I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't think their omelets are that great. I
everybody
don't like
loves their
I don't like
omelets,
the
the fluffy.
fluffy.
I don't like that either. I don't like that at all.
I like goody goody.
Oh, love it.
I like the biscuits.
Grilled biscuit, love it. Honestly, the best thing to me at Goody Goody is the French fries. They're like McDonald's-ish. I just like them.
Yeah, I just don't really like the omelets. I like everything else.
No, I don't. When I
R.I.P. Miss Mayhew.
oh, yeah. Um, yeah, like when I get an omelet from there, I ask them to do like just egg whites because it's the only way they make it like not tall. I don't know. I don't like it all thick like that. It's gross. Anyways,
My pet's peeve, and I send it to, I have a video of it on my phone, so I'll show it to you. It's when someone walks up to the drive-through window.
well, can't they refuse service?
Well, it was like this woman walked up to the window because something was wrong with her order. And then,
Lady doing this, she obviously got the wrong order and she's gonna like walk up to the fucking window.
In front of you?
yeah, I mean,
Aw.
just directly in front of me. If it happened behind me, I don't think I would care.
Yeah.
Something important going on your phone? Is that it? Is that the end of the
Thinking
episode?
about if I should get magnetic fake eyelashes. If anybody has any experience with that, comment below. So
I think that's enough. What do you think? What should we title this? Filler episode?
you could call it Monica Lewinsky. No, you know what? I don't want to subject her to anything. Um, I was gonna say like Monica Lewinsky has like more money than you or something, but
Which is true.
yeah,
1.5.
we don't even know. We're not sure on the amount.
And if you're listening, and we know that you are,
Has anyone tried the Cookie Crunch dip cone from Dairy Queen? Comment below. I would really like to try that maybe tonight. We'll see how it goes. But
really just comment below.
yeah, what your thoughts are.
Any type of engagement, shout out Ed.
Yeah, sorry, Ed, if you're listening.
I don't know if
Yes.
he's been listening as much.
I know Mike will listen. So to the people I know who will listen, sorry this is happening, but gotta work with what you got.
Got to put out the content, you know. I mean, this. I mean, we have 8 or 9 loyal listeners. We have 32 fucking followers, but I know goddamn well 32 people do not listen to this.
Well, I follow it, and I'm sure Sammy does. I'm sure Rachel does.
And no listens.
I can't comment on if they've listened or not.
No, I know they haven't because
Oh,
it's broken down by sex on the analytics.
and there's no girls.
No.
Oh, well, do you guys even care if girls listen?
Marissa, we need the list. We need the ears.
The what?
You know, just like Michael
The
Jordan,
ears?
just like Michael Jordan said, Republicans buy sneakers too.
You mean like
Women's got ears.
Republicans buy sneakers too?
Michael Jordan said that.
That's so funny. I don't think he's.
He probably is, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I was just making a, women got it.
He didn't even say that. You just made that up.
I,
He didn't even say that.
yes, no, he did for sure.
Well,
Would you like to retract your statement saying he didn't say it?
I can't believe I thought that Todd had Michael Jordan's shoes yesterday.
Todd was like, I have some Jordans. And Marissa automatically assumed he had legitimately Michael Jordan sneakers. And I was like, yeah, I have some in our closet too.
It's oversimplifying. That's not exactly what happened. but
It's word for word what happened.
anyways,
Yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, share with loved ones. Oh, well, this episode, share with people you don't like.
watch Severance. Severance is good.
We should plug stuff. Adam Scott, would you like to come on the pod?
Oh my gosh, I would love if he came on the pod.
Why do you say it like that?
I just like him. I think he's a good actor.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.